it's Raylin. I'm a hot mess today. I've been just doing nothing. My shirt is inside out, my hair is a mess, and I'm gonna go to the beach, but I thought I want to throw on a little bit of makeup just to feel a little bit less like this. Oh my god. What is... When people ask me, Raylin, how do you get so much volume in your hair? I just say, I wash my hair and I go to bed. That's how I get the volume. Nothing else. So I'm going to take this and do a quick makeup tutorial for you today. I'm going to be using Celeste, or Celeste, I should say. I've been talking a lot about it recently, and it's not because I don't love Saint. I do. I adore Saint. I still use it all the time. I was wearing it yesterday, but with how things have changed with Saint, I just have more ability to show other products now without it affecting my contract over there. And so that's why you have seen me sharing more products. It's not because I don't love Saint. I'm still going to wear it. I'm still going to share it. But I do want to share these products with you because I've had a lot of people ask me for things like tinted moisturizers, SPFs, long-lasting lipsticks, mascaras, setting powders, setting sprays that have a better mist, or a finer mist, I should say. And this company has those things, and I've tried a lot. Like, remember when I said that, like, all you need is your one little palette? You still do, and that's why I love Saint. But I have been trying all of the things for you guys. Some of it, so I'm not sharing because I didn't love it. And so I'm sharing the things that I do. So anyway, I'm going to show you a quick little makeup get-to-go. If you have questions, put them down in the comments. The first thing I'm starting off with is the Radiant Tinted Moisturizer. This is a 25 SPF, which is why I really like it. I've been putting it under my cream-based makeup, whether I'm using Celeste or Saint, because it's an SPF. And what's really nice about it is that it gives you, it evens out your skin tone. You can see that just putting that on, it just totally evened out my skin tone. And which means you don't need to use as much cream for coverage. And this feels so good. It really does just feel like a moisturizer. I put it down into my neck just to blend everything. And now I've got my sunscreen on for the day. So I know that my face is protected, and it goes on so nicely. I really, really do like it. And gives you a little bit of a glow. Think similar to Supergoop Glow Screen. That's what this reminds me of. But maybe not quite as glowy if you're used to it. Let's just look past this crazy hair. But I'm going to the beach, so who does their hair before going to the beach? 16-year-old me, that's who. Not anymore. Okay, so now I'm going to add on this little palette here. So obviously with Saint, you get to customize your palette. It's a custom built to you based on a skin tone match. This brand, there is only two. So you could choose light medium or medium dark. I've chosen, this is the light medium palette. I'll show you how to use it. Now, if you watched my reel from a couple days ago, I've had hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of requests for the link. And then I realized that my link wasn't working. So if you requested it, it's the one where you had to say wow on it. If you requested the link and it didn't work for you, either send me a quick message, or on this, once I post this, just post wow on this one and I will resend that link to you and it should work. Okay, so I just used a color corrector. Look at the difference between my eyes, and I just placed a little bit. See how it just totally brightened under that eye? And I just used this little one right here. So this little palette isn't, like I said, it's not customizable, but it comes with 5 different colors. The white one on the end is a setting powder, which I actually haven't tried yet, so I can't vouch for that because I really like the setting spray, and that's what I've been using, especially in the summer. So now I'm gonna go in, I'm just gonna do just these little dots everywhere. You could use your brush to apply this. I'm just being lazy and just applying. And like I said, I'm not putting very much on because I already have that tinted moisturizer. And truly, I could just use my tinted moisturizer, especially because I'm just heading to the beach. But because I wanted to re-show this to you, seeing as my link wasn't working in my reel, such a bummer. Okay, is this the one I wanted to use? Now, the other thing about this, because you're not getting custom matched to it, if you're not sure the colors to use, what I recommend is just test it on your cheek like I did, and you might need to just mix 2 of them to get your correct color. But I mean, you do that with thing anyway too sometimes when you're in between colors. So if you're like, okay, but how do I know I'm getting the right color? These 4 shades can be mixed together, and you're really gonna be able to find the right shade for you. Now, a lot of people have asked me about how I like the creams, like in comparison. I still love my Saint, but for the price point, this is definitely, I still recommend this because it still goes on. You can still see how nice it is. It blends out really beautifully. And this palette is $29 US. I think it's like 43 Canadian if you're in Canada. But for this, all of these shades, and you saw how much I use. Like, these will last quite a while because I'm just not using very much of it. Okay, I forgot to put, did I do this? I think I just put it under my eye. I forgot to brighten up under here. So we're gonna just brighten. So that's why I like this, because I've had so many people in the last 5 years say, I'd love to try Saint, I just can't afford it at the moment, or it just wasn't the right timing. And so I'm like, if you've wanted to try cream makeup and you just weren't ready to bite the bullet with a custom palette, this is a really good place to start. And you're getting the effects of cream makeup. It really truly does feel the same. And the other day when I wore it, it still looked the same at the end of the day. I was really impressed with how it wore. So there you go. Okay, now this is the cool part. This is the contour crayon. On my last reel, I used the Chubby Contour Stick. They go on very similarly. I just like this color better on me. But the Chubby Contour Stick is cute too. It's just like, got this and you just draw it on. This is the crayon. It looks like a crayon. And I'm literally just going to be drawing where I'm going to put my contour. Look at how simple this is, you guys. Just put my contour there. Done. So simple. Like, if you're somebody who's like, I don't know how to contour, I don't know how to do the things, you just did it. You just drew lines on your face. Then I'm taking my brush again, and I'm just going to blend it out. And you can see how beautifully that blends? So blend this up into your hairline so you're not getting a little halo effect. But isn't that pretty? And it just defines and creates that dimension on your face like a regular contour would. Look at this. Just from this little stick. And this is like super inexpensive. I'm really surprised. And it'll last you a long time because, I mean, it's a crayon. It's literally like doing kindergarten art on your face. The other day I said, oh, this is like makeup for dummies. And then afterwards I was like, oh, I hope that didn't offend anybody. Because we're not dummies. It's just like when you don't have time, you're a busy mom, and you're learning where everything goes. It's nice just to have kind of like crayons to just draw it on. It makes it so much simpler. Making sure I blended it all. The other day I went out and I still had a line. Looks good. Okay, I'm just going to clean up this line a little bit here. This stupid fly, can you see it? It's like fly season. Ugh. And if they're not crawling all over our food when we're eating outside, they're flying around annoying me in my office. Okay, so we got that. Now, if you have questions or anything about this, put it in the comments. I will answer as I can. This is the thing that I really adore. This is the creamy blush stick. Again, it's in a stick. So you put that on just on the top of your cheekbones. Just like that. Blend out. Like, it's just the easiest. And this is super, like, all of this stuff for the amount that you're getting and how long it will last, it's a really good price point. So after I've done this, I'm going to just post that link. I'm using pretty much all the same colors that I did the other day. So I will just repost just say the keyword, and then I'll send you the links for all of this stuff, and hopefully this time it works. I couldn't believe they were broken links the other day. I had a bunch of you message me yesterday, and you were like, okay, I see this, I know you talked about the cream palette, but I don't actually see it in the link you sent. And I was like, oh, are you kidding me? Technology. Okay, so this is the highlight stick. It's hard to see. Oh, there we go. See how the light just catches this? That's what the highlight stick will do, is that it just brings the light down and really emphasizes this area of your face. And that's the whole point of contouring, is lifting up those cheekbones just to really draw the light down. This highlight stick, I love it. It's bright gold and it's so pretty. I put a little on my nose, a little in here, top of my cheekbones, and it just catches the light so prettily. So pretty. Now, if you're somebody who likes a bronzer, this little thing here, this is a powder. It has a bronzer. It actually has a blush and a highlighter in it as well. It's much more shimmery. Here, actually, I'll go like this. I'll show you. Do you see that? It's so shimmery. So if you like powder illuminators or highlighters better, this little thing has that in there. I've just been using the bronzer in there because I just like to add a little bit of more warmth. But you can skip this part if you don't really care about additional bronzing, then you can skip this. But I just always like adding a little bit more warmth to my face. Wow, for going to the beach, I'm going to got a full face of makeup. But oh well, you only live once. Might as well look good while you're there, even if my hair hasn't been brushed today. Okay, what am I doing next? I'm going to just throw on an eyebrow quick. Same as I always do. So I got a paddleboard today. Actually, I didn't get it today. I got it earlier this week. And I've been wanting a stand-up paddleboard for like years. And I just never did it. I don't know why. And then my sister was out last weekend, brought her paddleboard. And I'm like, I live so freaking close to the lake. Why don't I own one of these? They're so fun, even if I'm not amazing at it. Something that is kind of fun to do. It's good exercise. And also, when I'm not on it, the kids just like playing on it. And they could just play in the lake for hours. So that's my intent. So, really, this whole makeup look could just be gone out the window in about 5 seconds as soon as I fall into the lake. But we're going to think good thoughts and hope that doesn't happen. Who knows? That's what I hope didn't happen last week, and then I fell right off. Although there was a bunch of like white caps on the lake, and that's kind of hard when you're not used to like having your balance. Going over white caps, not suggested. Okay, this is the mascara that beats it all. So many ladies have asked me for this mascara. So I'm going to show it to you again. So I'm using the L'Oreal Voluminous Primer. I always prime my lashes because you can see they are quite short, or they look short. They're not actually, but they just look it because they're so fine. So a primer is actually going to attach itself to the very finest tips of your lashes and extend it. Because if I don't put this on beforehand, the mascara won't adhere to those fine tips. It just doesn't. I don't know why, but when I put my primer on, look how much more length I'm getting with my primer. Now, actually, I'm going to do this one eye and then the other because it's always just amazing to see the difference. So got that. Now I'm using, this is the mascara that I've been using. I adore. It's so good. I love it because it doesn't have little bristles. I don't love bristles. And I'm just going to go and do my lashes. You can see it, why it's called false lashes, because it really does lift. It gives you the volume. It extends that length. And it still separates. That's what I love about it, is that it separates. so many mascaras on me clump, and I hate the clumpiness. And also, another thing I hate about mascaras is them rubbing off or flaking off by the end of the day. Okay, Fly, we're done with you. And this doesn't do that. Look at that. Isn't that amazing? It's such gorgeous mascara. And it's like $15 US, 21 Canadian, a really good price point. I mean, I was going to Sephora and spending like $40 on a mascara. And so this price point is half of that. You cannot go wrong. Oh, I didn't prime it. Doesn't it look amazing? Like, I'm so floored by this mascara. It's just totally, well, if you've been following me for a while, you know I've been using do-it-yourself lashes extensions for a really long time, and I still love them. They just give you that, like, just zhuzh it up a little bit. But I was really doing that because I hated how my lashes looked like with mascara on. It didn't matter what I seemed to try. I was always really disappointed in the way that it turned out. And this is totally different. I've actually hardly worn my extensions this summer because I found this mascara. And I mean, honestly, it's just really nice to be able to fully wash your face. You know, when you have extensions, you kind of have to be careful. You're washing around. Now you can just like get in there, wash all of it off. So good. Okay. I feel like I want to show you the matte lip kit, but also I don't really want to have a strong lip. So I'm going to show you, I'm not going to put it on today. This is the lip kit that I got. It's $25 US. Like, such a good price. It comes with a lip liner, which I'm actually going to use the lip liner for this lip look. I'm just going to put it on. This is the color Blush Pink. Oh, I can hear a child coming down. This fly just needs to die. Driving me nuts. Okay, so that. Now, also, this is I'm just going to show you a little bit. I don't want to put it on because I just don't want a bright lip at the beach, but this is the color. It's so pretty and it's long lasting. So it goes on wet and it dries. Oh, it's so pretty. You know what? Just screw it. I'm going to do it. The beach will never have looked so good. Okay? It's so pretty. The other day, I always have my water or my supplements, collagen in here. Drank that, ate a taco, lips still there. Seriously shocking. So what it does is once it goes on wet, it'll take a little bit of time and then it will dry into a matte look. Now, this is the shade I wanted to show you, but I'm actually just going to pair it on top of this because it's still so pretty. This is the Color Sensation lip gloss. It is insanely pretty. It's so sparkly and very natural, but it just gives you, I'm going to put it on over top. Okay. Look at that. So you can imagine it just on a natural lip. Isn't that gorgeous? It's so pretty. And the other one, I actually really like all these lip glosses. This is the other one called, this was a Coral Crush, I think, number 113. This is the one that this is the one that I wore the other day, and it's really pretty. It's more of a corally color. But look how simple and easy that makeup was. That cream palette, Chef's Kiss, with my crayon that I used. So simple. I'm not doing an eye look today. We'll just stick with the mascara. All I do at the end is I take, this is my makeup fixing spray. It's a really nice fine mist. spray it all over, let it dry. This makeup is going to stay all day. And you've got this gorgeous, gorgeous glow. How amazing is that? So once I post this, I'm going to go just say the keyword, which will probably be wow. That's what I used the other day since I'm sending you the same links. I will send you a link to all of the products I used today. You can go in and pick and choose what you like. Shipping for the US is $4.95, I think, for orders under $50. Over $50, it's free shipping. In Canada, shipping in Canada is just if you live in Canada like I do, you know, shipping in Canada is just a flat rate of $14.95. So I recommend if you're from Canada and want to get a few things, like get a few things. Don't just be like, I'm going to choose this and the next time I'll choose this. Like, get a few things, make that one shipping cost worth it for you. And all. Now, if you're saying wow right now, come back and say wow after. If you want the links, because it won't send it to you on the live. But once I post it, which will be in like 5 minutes, I can send it to you. Okay. Anyway, that is it. That is this incredible cream palette. Like I said, I am really impressed by it. I didn't expect to like it this much. And it's so affordable. $29 US, $43 Canadian, plus all of this other stuff that you can really play with. There we go. That's it. I'm off to the beach. I'm going to go try paddleboarding. I hope you all have a great rest of your day. Somebody asked what brand. This brand is called Celeste, or Celeste. I always say Celeste. Celeste. And it just came to Canada a month ago. 1 month ago. It's a month old in Canada, and about a year old in the United States. It's been in Turkey and Europe for the last, almost 20 years, I think. But they just brought in it has skincare, but they also just brought in this makeup, which is pretty fun. Okay, I gotta go get on that paddleboard. So have a great rest of your weekend. If you need anything, you know where to find me. Bye.